Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I'm here with your February 18th daily tarot. Ooh, that card came out. Let's oh my gosh, that came out I think yesterday. Weird. Okay, with your daily tarot reading for February 18th, Tuesday. So let's see what the overall energy is for Tuesday, February 18th. What is the overall energy? Okay, and we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Lover's card, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. So the Six of Swords is going back to old territory. So a lot of you all are doing this. I feel like a lot of you all are having conversations around like your vehicles and your transportation, because that is what the Six of Swords is talking about. If I turn the card around, you can see that these people are in a boat. And we don't communicate like that these days, but when these cards were made, of course, they didn't have cars. I'm assuming. So with the Six of Swords being here, this lets you know that there might be something around the topic of new transportation, new places that you want to move, reconsidering where you live. And this is actually really good. Like, you all, I know the retrograde gets a lot of hype and it happens 3 to 4 times a year, but it is very important. And with Mercury being the closest planet to our sun, it is something, strong that we feel each year. It's being one of the closest planet to Earth, I'm sorry, that it causes us to feel the energy of Mercury even stronger. So it's not that, oh my God, your life is falling apart, but it's like, hey, this is the reevaluation period again. This is a time to kind of clean some things up. So it's not bad. It's actually good. You pay attention to little details that you missed. You go back to old projects that you should have been doing. And I love that because that energy will be present again with the Six of Swords being here. Some of you all are thinking about going back home, like furbishing furniture, reorganizing your home. What is it also called when you, I can't think of the word. I'll think about it as soon as I get off the video. But it's like when you demolish a house and you fix it up again and things like that. So, but also keep in mind the Six of Swords is our thought process. It's going back to old thoughts of, oh, maybe I can fix this with that person, or maybe it'll work again. And I don't think, like, reconciliation is the word that I'm hearing, so you probably will be doing a lot of that. But I also want to say that it takes two, because the Lover's card is here next. And it's saying that it's fine to reconcile with people from your past, but that doesn't mean that that's the person you're going to marry, okay? Or I would say have long-term relationship with, because you can marry anyone, right? But the marriage might not last that long. So the thing about it is, I feel that with these reconciliations that will come in some way, well, it's a lot of you all will be talking to your job, your work, your boss. That's what I'm trying to say. God, see how the Mercury is doing me? It's just smacking me. But anything around the topic of partnerships will be highlighted today. Who is carrying their weight and who is not? Love is equally yoked. That's why we love the Lover's card, because it's not like the Two of Cups where, the guy is kind of halfway stepping in. These people are both naked, both vulnerable, both open to love. And that's why I love the Lover's card. It also speaks of reuniting with someone that you really, really care about, which I think is important. And I do suggest doing things like that. But live in the present moment with that reconciliation. And understand that real love cannot be present once again until you are okay with you. How many of us actually sit with ourselves without a phone, without a TV, without a conversation with someone else? Self-love is the best love, because once you are in love with you, it's easy. Notice how people, okay, like Lizzo, let's use her for example. Some of you all might know who she is. If you don't know, look her up. Her name is Lizzo. She'll pop right up. She's a singer. And she's a plus size woman. And, in our society, big women are not the most, or BBW, whatever you want to call it. It's not what is beautiful, quote unquote. Okay. It's not my You know, my take, I feel like women beauty comes in all different shapes and sizes. But because of her confidence, and maybe she goes a little overboard, which I think that's my personal opinion, but either way it goes, she could sit here, you know, feeling fat and feeling ugly and feeling too black and feeling this and feeling that and all these things that, you know, maybe society says is not beauty, but instead she embraces everything. And yes, she might be over the top and over sexualize it, but she's proving a point. And I honestly feel that she loves herself. Now, she could be faking, but it's that self love and it makes her look even more beautiful. Weight doesn't matter, skin tone doesn't matter, race, none of that matters. When you love yourself and when you're beautiful, the world loves you back. And I think that's the message of today. I do love this energy because I do feel like real love will stand. Real love will stand. Now, the 10 of, as I was saying, with the 10 of Cups in reverse, I think that this is not about the outer things that make us feel complete or being there for our family members, running around, picking up mom, taking her to the grocery store. And I know that can sound really bad, but with the 10 of Cups in reverse, it is, yes, I feel like a lot of you all are going to have nostalgic feelings of going back to your childhood and how you were brought up in family, even like old like family reunions being brought up, or like old house, like talking to your siblings about like growing up in the old house you grew up in, maybe even some of you having dreams like about being in places of like your where you used to live, your childhood home, things like that. But on a practical level, or I should say like, I don't know, on a realistic level, the 10 of Cups in reverse is really not having that family support. It might be that kind of us against the world type of energy, and or just focusing on that divine partnership that you have with someone else. And if you're single, finding a way to pull that in with the Lover's card upright. Because the 10 of Cups in reverse, it doesn't make you feel like, it doesn't, I should put it like this: don't put pressure on your relationships. What is meant to be will be. The 10 of Cups in reverse can be you worrying about the future of your family, worrying about the future of, will I have a family, worrying about if this love relationship will actually turn into a solid family foundation. Today is not that day. It's better for you to focus on yourself and your love and the divine partnerships that you have with the best friend, with your mom. You know, it's one other person today. It's not a collective amount of people or family members and things like that. But who doesn't like the Lover's card? You know, we all love love. Even if you're just feeling the vibes to be loving and generous and giving, feel that. I mean, it is the major arcana. So, you know, it's like, don't worry about the small moments. Some of you all are caught up over small disagreements, you know, past things that were said. Is the love still there? And if the love is still there in your relationship, or if the love is still there in your work, then focus on that. Don't worry about the small misunderstandings in between, because real love will prevail today. So pay attention to the conversations you're having. I feel like love is the answer. If you're forced with a decision and you're like, should I give it to this person? Like, should I go off on this individual and or stand up for myself? I feel like always stand up for yourself, but do it in a loving manner. Oh, you would get so much further today. Pink, flowers, rose, anything dealing with love, wearing that color, it might just make you stand out a little bit more, okay? I love this energy, and I do feel like even though we're having the miscommunication, people who you love, you know, like they say, love is the only language, right? And so when people love you, they have a way of understanding you even when you say something the wrong way or misspell something or whatever the case may be. And I feel like that is the energy today. Love. I love this and I love you. If you all need a reading with me, you can always email me at crystalneath@gmail.com. Besides that, have a great day and I will talk to you later.